Well, here I am back at Kelby Church at the end of week 4 of the installation and restoration of this small Casson Positive organ. You'll see the keyboard is now back, and we've put the upperboards on top of the soundboard there, and temporarily we've put one rack board in and some of the Gedact treble pipes. I'll be putting those in one by one just to set up the action. There's the inlet hose from the blower going into the control valve, and that's now set up. And these banks of pneumatics, which are part of the melodic treble and melodic bass section of the organ. As I put the organ together, I made sure that the action was as set up as possible into a neutral position, and the key adjustment for the action are these buttons which go into that square frame under the manual. These horizontal adjustments at the back, again into a square frame, haven't been touched, so we don't need to touch those because they're already set up. One of the snags is that the melodic action is dragging on the tracker action. That's these, and they are pushed upwards by the action all the time. So if they are hard on, there needs to be just a bit of a gap in between those, then the notes will play on their own all the time. In other words, cipher. And of course, when you dismantle something like this and you put it back together and you've got all the action in bits, of course you've got all this to set. So I haven't touched that yet, apart from those top 6 notes. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the wind on. We've mackled up the electric supply. The electricians haven't been in yet to put it in properly on a contactor, and I'll show you those 6 notes. Okay, here we are back at the front. The blower's on. If that sounds noisy to you, it is indeed. The trunk into the control valve isn't glued in, it's propped up on some kneelers, and of course it's leaking like nothing at all. Furthermore, the blower lid is off at the moment, waiting for the electricians. What we've done is to put those 6 pipes in to set up the action, and that's Gedact treble. There we go. How's that for some ciphers? And the top 6 notes, because this has got a transposable keyboard, the top notes aren't designed to do anything. They do absolutely nothing unless you move it into that different position. But we're going to keep it locked in the C position. So top note is C. And that proves that the action has been set up on those. So put that stop back in. And that's it for Kelby from here at the end of week 4.